What's up, y'all? We back on another video. Y'all see we got the drip on, you know what I'm saying? For real, got the chain on, got the, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about something that I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, bro. But I just didn't know how to explain it, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to say like Elohim awakening or like, you know what I'm saying? But I found the right wording for it. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, check out the Patreon. But you know what I'm saying? So thing is, it's a lot of souls awakening right now on earth that are more than just a soul, right? So let me just kind of explain it from my side, right? Ever since I was 13, not even 13, ever since I was a young age, I would, when I was like especially more aware in the present moment, I would feel like that I was one with everything, creating with everything, like not just creating everything, but creating with everything at the same time. And it felt like I was kind of like sinking in with all planes of existence at once. But in my mind at the time, it just kind of felt like I was like it was a non-verbal feeling that I was the creator of this reality, right? Not in a way where it's like I'm the truest, like, you know, creator of this reality, but in a sense where basically my source self was just awakening, right? Or my omni self, which the omniverse is basically when you stop separating all planes like 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 12D, you know, all that. You just stop separating it and just put it into one, right? That's what I really love to do. And that actually makes me feel like my true self, right? I also realize when you tap into your inner child, you're literally tapping in with your omni soul, right? I had made a video that I'm a Lyran and stuff, right? Or that I may be a Lyran. But I realized that I have Lyran, Syrian, Andromedan, Orion, and possibly Arcturian past lives. That mainly came from my intuitions as I was meditating that haven't been confirmed as I was out my body just yet. You know what I'm saying? I'll share some detail if it happens, you know what I'm saying? Mainly just the experiences. I won't, you know, explain too much about my character. But yeah, it's like those are not my current, like, even though all those traits are kind of combined into this one character, it's also like I'm not mainly just embodied within that. I'm also just embodied within literally everything in infinity and beyond infinity. You see what I'm saying? So at 13, 14, I was awakening to this, right? And I wasn't like spiritual or nothing, but I just felt it, right? And I didn't really tell nobody about it, but it just felt like that I was the only true one in this reality too, right? And I had also gotten an intuition that it wasn't just me that felt like this, but also other souls, and that other souls are just like me when it comes to this. But it was like my ego at that time, because it was like I was young and just didn't understand. I felt like that part was just a lie, and I felt like that I was truly just the true creator of this reality, blah, 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 right? Once it started translating into my mind, I started kind of blocking it out, because then that's when I started feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I was the only true one. But even though it felt like I was the only true one, it also felt like other souls are just exactly like me, because it's like we're literally in a reality where anything can happen. Think about that. We're literally inside of infinity and beyond infinity. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, this is where we all truly come from. Everybody is an omni soul, right? But most people, they're just tapped in with their starseed heritage, like Lion Ren, Syrian, you know what I'm saying? Or their soul and spirit, which that's not bad, you know what I'm saying? But connect with your omni soul, I like to call it, right? When you're embodied in the omni soul, you're also going to be most likely embodied within the inner child, because that's when the inner child is mainly mostly expressed, I see. And that's when you also have the most divine authority, bro. Because it's like when you're tapped in as an omni soul, right? You're one with everything. That means you're one with divinity, and even one with beyond what divinity is and what created divinity, and even beyond what created, you know what I'm saying, all that other stuff. So once you become one with that, you literally feel like you can do anything, and you start to literally start doing anything that you do. Like you might, like, bro, one time you playing the game, but then one time you working out, and then one time you creating a game, and then one time you're doing your yoga, then your cardio, and then one time, you know what I'm saying, you're making a video, and then one, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even though a normal soul can obviously do that, it's gonna require more power from them. And they're most likely going to get burnt out, especially if they're not trained. And they might not be able to stay within that routine. They may not stay within that routine for long. But thing is, even though if that person is embodied as a soul of source or an omni-soul, which is a soul of everything instead of just a limited soul that's within 5D, but a soul that synchronizes in all planes of existence, even this one and beyond, all planes that are known and unknown, then literally, bro, you're literally just gonna feel unstoppable, bro. And it's like, also when it comes to omni souls, right? I'm gonna just say a few traits. Omni souls feel like that they're the only real ones, but they also have a feeling that other people feel the same way. They have mad intuitions about reality that make it so that it's not only intuitions about reality that's not only, possibly inaccurate, but will also be told if it's inaccurate in their intuition, but also their intuition will gain the most accurate truths about, whatever they want, like the astral realm, about God and stuff like that, right? That's why I'm very like specific about truths, bro. When it comes to me, bro, I make sure I don't lie. Unless if I lie to somebody, bro, it's gonna be on accident. Cause I've low-key had more times where I just lied to somebody without even trying to like actually just lie to do. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could ask me, did you go to the fair last week? And I'm like, yeah. But then that was a lie because I actually went yesterday instead of last week. But that don't really matter. Omni souls, right? They just also tend to do what they want to do, right? They have a lot of divine willpower. They have a lot of energy. They're able to do things that people will unexpect them to do. You know what I'm saying? They will start doing things that other people would not expect them to do. These omni souls also evolve into highly advanced humans. You know what I'm saying? They start having way different dreams than regular humans would, or that average people would, or other souls on earth, or wanting to do different stuff in life than the other people around them do. Nobody really understands them, even when there's like a person that's like even trying to be on a high vibration, because like even if you're on a high vibration, if you're not connected with source while in that high vibration, but then a source being comes around you, you're probably not gonna you're gonna feel uncomfortable around that light, especially if you don't resonate with it and just allow it to become one with you. So yeah, omni souls are very creative. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I realize that I am an omni soul mainly, right? Embodied with the traits of Lyran, Syrian, A and B, you know what I'm saying? Arcturian, Andromedan, and Orion. But mainly, like, I'm the type of person, like, bro, I create heavily, bro. I want to be the type of person that literally not only creates these spiritual videos, but also, like, songs, games, and, that's all I'm gonna give. That's all I'm gonna give. That's all I'm gonna give. And also like other YouTube videos on my main page, go ahead and check it out, aka Amsaray Live, you know what I'm saying? But Omni Souls are really the ones that are the most aware too, right? Omni Souls are so aware they could literally get drunk and not act out like how other people act out. They may just like throw up and stuff, but unless their vibration is low, or even then, like they vibration, because it's like they are synchronizing on all planes of existence. There's like, even though there may be like soul fragments of them and stuff, they're not embodied to act like that soul fragment. You know what I'm saying? Because they're literally synchronizing with all planes of existence, but in a way where it's like chaotic, but with divine order. So it's literally just gonna go with flow in divine order, how kind of the source in them wants them to, and also the other traits within them want them to, right? But just know, omni souls, when it comes to omni souls on earth, we are literally like, I'm not trying to make other souls feel small, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has an omni soul. But if you want to be embodied within an omni soul, that's your choice. You can do that literally right here, right now, just by tapping in with your truest frequency beyond the soul and spirit and all that, right? But it's like you can be embodied as an omni soul, or you can still be embodied as a Syrian, as a Lyran, as all of them, and still have omni soul, abilities. Because an omni soul can do anything at once, and it can resonate with any type of. Oh yeah, this is what I also learned as an omni soul, right? Because I was getting mad intuitions, right? So this is the intuitions. So it would be like omni souls are the type of souls that can literally do anything. They can also resonate with certain powers that other beings have right then and there, like just like that. Like if you want to go red like how a Lyran does, you can do that, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be very advanced and technological like how a Syrian is, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be a celestial god, they're going to resonate with that, especially if they really want to. Us omni souls don't play, bro. Look at me in my eyes. Do you see this? But anyway, like even though the awakening is happening slowly right now, it's a lot of souls on earth that are actually omni souls. Omni souls are not just souls that, came from or used to be Syrians and stuff, but their truest energy came from what is creating reality and what is making it so that what is creating reality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very complicated, but once you just get deep into the intuitions like I did, you will understand it, bro. And meditation honestly helps. I love tapping in. I love it. I just love, man. All right, that's all. I love. I mean, it's so much I want to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so much I can say. It's so much I want to say. But just be yourself as an omni soul. It don't matter who you is. Even if you know what I'm saying, want to be a Syrian and stuff, that's your choice, man. It's all your choice.